everybody, welcome to Amy Nolte Music. One of my top videos has been a very old one that I made called How to Figure Out Chords to Songs. In that video, I took a really long time and I walked you through how to really hear your way through playing music by ear, which is maybe the largest focus of my channel, is how to get you to use your ears to play music and get your eyes off of sheet music. Today, I'd like to do something that I don't normally do, which is to show you how I do this in real life, like how I can just hear a song in my head and just play it and sing it. It's something I don't do often because I don't feel like I want to show off, but I do want to show you what it's like to do it in real time and where you can get to and how you might think once you get there. So what I'm going to do today is first I'm going to show you on a very simple song how I think about melody in relation to harmony. The first thing I'm going to do is take a song that I think most people are familiar with. I'm going to choose Amazing Grace. I'm going to do it in the key of C to keep it easy, and I'm going to just show you how I would walk through it really quickly in my head. Like if somebody requested this song, this is how I would get through it. I can hear that the melody starts on the 5th degree. Right? Okay, I'm going to go fast. So up to the tonic, that's going to be a C chord. Amazing grace. I can hear that the bass note's going to move up to the 3rd. Grace. Now I can hear that the harmony is going to go to the 4 chord. How sweet and it's going to go back to the tonic, and my melody's on the 5th. That saved is going to stay right here. A wretch like me. I can hear that this new melody note is actually the root of the new chord I need to go to, so it's going to be a G chord. Me. And that's how I would get through it. Now, if I'm on a gig or something and somebody requests a song and I know that I've listened to it quite a bit, I should be able to play it. I should be able to figure it out using these kind of little devices that I've just shown you. I listen to a lot of music. If you don't listen to a lot of music, that could be a problem. But I do. I listen to a lot of music. And, well, a long time ago, my parents bought these cassette tapes back in the late 80s, I think, called Secret Love. Recently, I found an Instagram video talking about it.
If you like soft rock music like we do, you'll love Session's new album called Secret Love.
And I know that that's where I learned the most difficult pop song in existence, according to my friend Rick Beato, who made a video about it a few years ago. Sergio Mendes' song, Never Gonna Let You Go, is what Rick Beato says is the most difficult pop song ever written. I do not disagree. I think it's a very difficult song. It goes through a whole bunch of key changes. It happened to be on Secret Love. Like I said, so I know it inside of me, like it's a part of me. All the songs on the Secret Love cassette tapes are a part of me. I didn't have a ton of music to listen to back then. It's what I listened to. So that song is in me, but I've never actually sat down to try to play it. What I've done today is looked up the very first chord. It's an F sharp minor chord. I'm just going to go for it, and I'm going to go through it as quickly as I can. It's really hard for me to do, to just go and not explain in depth what I'm doing, because I like people to be able to understand what I'm doing. But today, I guess I'm going to show off a little bit, and with the hope that you can see my thought process and where I know you can get to someday if you want to bad enough. All right, so it starts here. And I can just hear that. It's a minor 6 chord going to the 2 chord. We're in the key of A. That's the 5 of A. Da-da. And then it does some weird sus thing that I think it's going to do a lot of times. Da, 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 da. And then it cadences in F sharp major, which is crazy. Da. But I know that melody note is going to start the melody. It's a common tone, and it's not F sharp, but it goes, looking back now. it does that. B flat, C, D, da, da. I can hear that it's G minor. That's what it is. So that's crazy, first of all. It's a crazy song. One more time. It's just going to move up a half step to this minor chord. It's absolutely nuts and absolutely amazing. Looking back now, I can hear that this note is going to come the 9 of the next root. Now, C minor. It seems so clear. This is going to be the 5th of the next root, which is F. Clear, I had it all. I can hear that this is the 4th of the next root, which is B flat. All when you were here. That's going to be the 3rd of the next root, which has to be E flat. Here, and that's going to, I can hear that the bass note's going to walk down. I regret that move. It's going to walk down again. Long as I'm living, it's going to go to the 5, where it's like we're in B flat. Living, but now, the B is going to be the new melody note. But now it's the 5 of an E minor chord that I've come to see. That's an A minor. We're getting the key of G now. The light, oh, that walks down. I want to do is make things back to the 4 chord. Right. So just say the word. And 2, tell me what I'm forgiven. That's a D chord. Wait and see. That is going to be like it's going to be the 5 of the new, no, I don't know. It's going to be a 5 of a B flat major chord. Wait and see, it's gonna be. That walks down. I've got this. We're in the key of F now. Sweeter than it was before. I should be keeping track of all these key centers. We started out in F sharp major. I think the next place we moved to B flat for a second. Now we're in F. I think I missed one, but I think that's the I can tell that it's a Lydian sound, so I went to C major. That's a G major chord. We're briefly in the key of G, but we're going to do a sus thing. To open up, I'm not getting these words right. Open up, it's like B sus. And I'm going to give you, that's B, it's going to E. More, that's like a new key center, E major. Now I can hear that the bass goes down and it's going to be a 2-5-1. This time you can't be sure. And I was right about that. Which looks like it's going to put us in D flat major, but it doesn't. Actually it might. Could be the minor 3 of D flat, so F minor. I'm ever gonna let you go. This is going to be the 7 of B flat minor. This is going to be E flat major, the melody's on the 3rd. Hold you in my arms for, we're going to go to A flat major 7. We're in A flat major. Ever gonna try to make up, that's the 4 chord. Oh, I can hear that it comes up a half step. And that this is the 3rd of D flat major. It's now going to be the 3rd of D minor. Make up all the times I hurt you so. Now we're in C major. This song is nuts. Oh, I can hear that. It's a diatonic walk up. Hold your body. Back to F sharp minor, I think. Maybe we've never been there actually. Hold your body close to mine. From this day on, we're gonna be together. And we're in A. It's all about common tones. Through the melody, through the harmony. It's crazy. Oh, I swear this time. It comes up a whole step in the bass, and it's another sus thing. I'm never gonna. It's like E sus, let you go. And we're back where we started. We go back to F sharp, right there. Isn't that crazy? This song is nuts, and it's so beautiful. But I hope that gives you just a little insight into how a mind can think through harmony. The way that a melody fits with harmony is just about the most interesting thing that I know in music. It's the most beautiful thing that I know in music. And most of my videos are about that in one way or another. So being able to hear, okay, well, it's a combination of things. It's like I can hear the next melody note because I know the song well enough. What degree of the scale is that? Like, what's the bass note? You heard me do it several times. I was like, I can hear that's going to be the third of the next chord. What is the next chord? That's one thing. Hearing the degree that it's going to be within the chord. Another thing sometimes is hearing little devices. Like I would be like, oh, I can hear that this is Lydian, or I can hear that this is going to be a 2-5-1. Those things have become so familiar to me that when I hear them, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the minor 6 or whatever. Sometimes I'm wrong, but most of the time I'm not. And also it's a matter of hearing the bass note really strong in your head and hearing the bass movement, which takes a long time to do, but just to listen to that bass guitar, sometimes the left hand in the piano, and how it raises and how it lowers. A lot of the time, it's either a half step away, up or down, or a whole step away, or it can be a fourth or a fifth away. Those things happen all the time, and it's so beautiful when you can recognize them. And I know that you can do this. It might take a while, but and you might not ever be able to quite do it on this scale of this really, really hard pop song, but you could do it for Amazing Grace. You could do it for Daniel by Elton John. You could do it for I Feel the Earth Move by Carole King. You know, any of the Piano Man, any song that somebody might request sometime. You can start to understand chords this way, and I really want to help you be able to do it because there's nothing more fun. Like I said, being able to hear your way through a chord progression well enough that you can play music by ear is a long journey, but it's one that starts with a thorough knowledge of harmony. And the only real way that I know how to put you on this journey is to have you start the way that I started and to tell you about harmony the way that I learned harmony. It's a 2-hour-long course, and it's called Everything I Know About Chords. In this class, I walk you through music theory slowly, with purpose, giving you plenty of opportunities to actually sit at your instrument and practice everything that I'm going over. And even if you've never even heard of a major chord or a minor chord before you start taking this class, it doesn't matter because I take you right from the beginning, and I also take you about as far as I can. And Everything I Know About Chords is just one class that I've created. I also have a class about how to create meaningful motifs. I also have one about the blues that I made with my friend Adam Neely. And I've got 4 in-depth interviews with amazing jazz pianists where we go into great detail sitting here at this piano about how they make choices as they play. I've interviewed Larry Goldings, Dennis Ham from Thundercat, Jackie Terrison, and Jacob Mann. The series is called Quarter Notes with Amy. All of these classes, exclusive videos, and much more are available at Nebula. Nebula is also the place where I put my videos first. You can always see my videos at least a few days before you'll ever be able to see them on YouTube. And I can also put bonus videos and extended cut videos on Nebula that you will never see on YouTube. And that's because Nebula is a place for going deeper. I can put more in-depth, longer recordings on Nebula than I can on YouTube because of the constant copyright fight on YouTube. Joining Nebula won't just get you access to all of my extra videos, but it will also get you access to bonus content from many other music creators that you already know and love, like Mary Spender, Adam Neely, 12-Tone Music, and Charles Cornell. And it's a platform with no ads ever. And there's nothing to let you know how many times a video has been viewed, liked, or commented on, because those things don't matter on Nebula. It's simply a place to just discover more about the world around you. And you can do that across the entire platform as you discover breathtaking original videos about a variety of subjects ranging from film, current events, history, culture, and even some that are just plain fun, like the Nebula original, Jet Lag, the series, where hilarious friends race across different parts of the globe to compete while learning about the places around them and making me laugh like crazy. Signing up for Nebula is easy if you use my code. It's only $36 for the entire year, which is less than 1 cup of coffee per month. $3 a month is a very low price to pay for everything that you get on Nebula. Also, one really cool perk is that now you can access guest passes so that if you watch a video that you think is absolutely amazing, you can share it with your friends. Check out all of the different levels of sharing that'll be available to you. It's become part of my mission in life to help other people see music the way that I see music, and to hear things the way that I hear things, and then to put your own spin on it and go out into the world and make the world a better place through your music. Thanks for being a part of that with me. I'll see you next time on Amy Nolte Music.